What's up guys, Coach Matt with our Friday workout. Let's begin with our warm-up. 3 rounds through, 12 calories on the rower. Try to be on the rower for this one today because we're going to be doing rowing sprints afterwards, right? After your row warm-up, 12 calories, you're gonna get 8 reps of the hip cradle, followed by 8 reps of a quad pull, followed by 8 total reps or 4 per leg of our Cossack squat. So use the rig if you need to and try to get all the way down. Cossack squat details, right? The foot on the leg that is bent is completely flat on the floor, not up on the ball of my foot, right? So push away from whatever your object is that's supporting you and try to get the hamstring touching the calf. Even if all you do is get down there and just stretch. You don't have to worry about strength on this one as much because you can use the rig to support you as you do it. And then after that, get some warm-up reps of that bent over barbell row so you get familiar and comfortable with that bottom position, not using any momentum, right? And just pulling with the arms and shoulders, okay? When we finish the warm-up, you're gonna do some warm-up reps of lunges. The strength element today is twofold, right? We're gonna get all the way through our lunges and pullovers and then all the way through our bent over rows. The lunges are from the back rack position, so the same position you would use for a back. And the loading for today is going to be highly dependent on your comfort level with a weight on your back, okay? So some people will have 175 pounds on the bar, other people will just have, you know, the empty barbell, right? But what's important is we get a good range of motion out of the lunge, and then I definitely recommend having either the red mat or one of the green pads or an ab mat underneath you that you can tap your knee to so you're not hammering your knee into the floor when you do this. But from the back rack position, your options, you could either step backwards, which is what my preference is. When I do this, I feel like it is a better loading pattern for my knee. If you want to, you can step forward, right? And do like a walking lunge style. That is totally fine, but stay in your rack when you do it. You get 12 reps or 6 per leg, bar back in the rack, and then we go to our dumbbell pullover. So we did light dumbbell pullovers yesterday, and today is supposed to be the heavy version of this for 12 reps. So still get that same stretch in the overhead position, no different from the ones we did yesterday, but for today we're actually doing it for the strength benefit of this exercise. So dumbbell pullover, 12 reps. When you finish your 4 sets through that, then we can take the bar out of the rack, bring it to the floor, and set up for our barbell rows, right? So bent over barbell row for 8 reps, 4 sets, right? And that one should be resting 60 to 90 seconds per round, not taking too much time to do it, but we're also trying to lift some weight, okay? When we finish with all of the strength stuff, we're gonna go into a set of rowing intervals, and it's going to be a descending sprint interval set. We're gonna go 3 minutes through is 1 round, right? And it's going to be a minute of, a minute of sprint, and then 2 minutes of rest. And then a 40-second sprint and 2 20 rest, and then 2 20-second sprints with a 2-minute and 40-second rest in between, right? So the work to rest ratio is heavily tilted towards resting. And what that means is you've got to figure out how to get the absolute maximum amount of calories out of those relatively short work windows, all right? So a 1 minute high intensity sprint is gonna feel different from a 40-second high intensity sprint, which is gonna feel different from the 20-second sprint. So I'd like to see the pace go faster and faster as we move through those 4 3-minute intervals. And at the end of it, we are counting or scoring your calories for each of those 4 intervals, all right? That's it for today. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on Saturday.